CBS 4's Gary Nelson,
who is live tonight at the facility in Homestead where children are being held, with more on how we got here. Gary.
Well, this order that parents and their children who are caught here in the United States be separated spawned outrage across the country, nationwide, from folks of every party, stripe, religion, you name it. And it is that outrage that brought this president, who said he would never change his mind, to change his mind. Children taken from their parents and essentially jailed spurred outrage across the country. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez Wednesday prepared to fly to Texas, joining a group of mayors to protest at a child detention center.
This is a humanitarian issue. You know, when you hear the voices of children being separated from their families, the agony, the pleas.
The U.S. Conference of Mayors had called the family separation policy one of heartbreak and trauma.
I want you to look at the pictures of the kids in those rooms and superimpose your child's face on them. And then ask yourself, how would I want to be treated?
Miami-Dade's Human Relations Board Wednesday wasn't at all sad to see what it called an inhuman practice go.
I think the separation of children from family is the most cruel thing one can do.
The family should be together, not separated.
The Catholic Church has worked tirelessly to find real homes for these unaccompanied minors and led the way in condemning the separation of families.
You know, making America great should be the aspiration of every American citizen, but we're not going to do that by making America mean. And this separation policy was mean-spirited.
Cheryl Little's immigrant advocate group was the only one allowed to provide legal help to the separated children, but lawyers found themselves handcuffed.
How does a 3 or 4-year-old explain to you the reasons why they fled? How do you begin to prepare their case for immigration court?
But now these children taken from their moms and dads presumably will have their parents with them to help them make their case. But it's not going to happen quickly. Government notoriously moves very slowly. You heard Bill Nelson, Senator Nelson, a little bit ago say a judge is going to have to overturn some previous case law to let these families be housed together. Never mind the fact that facilities are going to have to be prepared. And then there's the matter of thousands of folks all across the country, far-flung corners of the country, that are going to have to be moved around to be reunited. So the some 100 children separated from their parents here at this Homestead Detention Center certainly will not be hugging them good night tonight. We're live in Homestead. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.